What's up guys, it's DragonBlaze here. Today we got a top 10 on our hands and it's a top 10 reasons why Mixi maxing is broken in Inazuma 11 Ghost Strikers 2013. This list was pretty difficult to make, but I finally got it down, and to be honest, you can probably rearrange some stuff in the list, but that's for you guys in the comment section to do. So yeah, you're going to notice that I will be discussing a lot of stuff that is even happening before you even Mixi max, so that's gonna be really interesting. In my opinion, Mixi maxing is very strong in this game, and there are various reasons as to why, which I am going to name. So if you guys like this video, or like just videos like these in general, comment and subscribe, and let's get into the top 10. Number 10. If someone is close to you when they're fired up and you Mixi max, it's gone. I have to be honest, this is pretty crazy. The only thing that saves this is that you have to be close enough to actually get this off. Thank God that it does not do this all the way across the field. Number 9. Your dribble/block ring does not run out. Normally, if you activate a dribble or a block move, after a while, if it is not activated, it runs out. But when you're Mixi maxed, nope. It literally stays until you take it out, or someone has to clash with your move. So yeah, enjoy your free pressure. Number 8. You blow away characters around you if you Mixi max. For some reason they added this thing in where if you Mixi max, everyone who's close to you will get blown away. So this also includes characters who came at you with a block move and they did not trigger it on you. So yeah, it's pretty useful to get people off of you and open up defenses. Number 7. You can camp with it. Because you're able to select whoever is on the field if he's just on the screen, you can select a Mixi max character to threaten opponents with. If they're maybe charging for a shot, or maybe they are trying to get near you, you can just press the button to Mixi max and they basically have to react to that. They can't just keep on charging because you can just cancel it. And yeah, so people have to kind of play around you, and you can just keep on doing this. If they maybe want to get close to you or maybe try to do something, you can make sure that you just Mixi max, threaten them with that, and just kind of like scare them out. So it is pretty good at doing that. Number 6. I briefly mentioned this, but you can actually cancel shot charging with this. Imagine this, you finally got your Kishin armed move, co-op move, or level 3 shot, you're about to shoot and someone activates a cutscene, they're stronger, and they canceled out your charging. Yeah, it's kinda ridiculous. Number 5. You can activate it whenever. There is no moment you can't Mixi max unless you already have Mixi maxed. You can do it from the start, you can do it in the middle of the match, you can do it at the end. There's actually no requirement to do so. You don't need to have the ball for it as well, you just need to select a character and you can Mixi max to get all types of stuff. Number 4. You get one of the strongest moves in the game who also have wide range. The dribbles and block moves all have wide range, and for example, all level 3 Mixi max shots are in power stronger than 2-player co-op moves and certain 3-player ones. The same thing actually goes for the dribbles as well, and the blocks, and even the goalkeeper move that Shinsuke gets. They are all just one of the stronger level 3 moves in the game, so that is really nice to actually get that through Mixi maxing. Number 3. Co-op moves cost no Inazuma gauge and TP if you're the partner and not the initiator. It's kinda crazy that you don't need to use TP already for having the Mixi max activated, but if you did not know, characters who are Mixi max and join in on moves consume no TP or lose any Inazuma gauge at all when joining in on it. So this means that you can just continuously, if you just have an initiator for a move, like a character who can use evolution, you can just have a Tsurugi and a Shindo, Mixi max joining in on it, and they will just not lose any Inazuma gauge and they will keep on being Mixi max. You can just continuously just use them for basically the material for using that for co-op moves. Good thing that it isn't for the initiator, because that would actually make Psycho 11 Hado unbelievably stupid. Number 2. Your moves cost no TP. it is actually very noticeable that you don't use any TP. And how strong is this already? In my opinion, it is absolutely crazy to be able to actually use moves just without any TP cost or even any Inazuma gauge. You can just use moves whenever you want to. Defenders become very strong because of it. Force becomes very strong because of it. And you can just kind of plan whenever you are gonna be using your moves. And that is just pretty freaking good. Number 1, you can spam moves in a row because there's unlimited TP. I have already touched on this, that it has unlimited TP, but I want to just touch on this scenario real quick, that you can spam moves with certain characters in a row. There is just no downtime. You can just activate something and then after that something again. You got characters like Tenma and Zanark who have like a block, dribble, and shot, who can quite literally just get the ball from someone, dribble the defense away, and then get a free moment to shoot. A single character can become so threatening because you just have so many possibilities on how you can just implement them and just use your moves. So this is basically as to why I think this should be on number 1. So that was basically the top 10 for you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. I tried to make it as compact as I could. Like, I didn't want it to, you know, stretch it out too long. I just wanted to talk about everything that I wanted to talk about, and if it was just talked about enough, I just wanted to move on. So I hope you guys actually kind of like the way I did this top 10. I do understand as well that some of these reasons that I put on this list might look a bit like each other, but I felt like that I just had to mention certain levels of what you can do with Mixi maxing just a bit more separately, just because I just felt like it just does a lot, and especially once again it does a lot even before you even see the cutscene. So yeah, I thought I had to you know, make this more like a top 10 type of list. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you want to maybe rearrange anything that I was talking about, go on ahead, because once again I already said at the start I really felt like a lot of stuff could be rearranged, because you can, you know, look differently at how the power level is and certain things that you can have with Mixi maxing. But yeah, I would be very interested in what you guys actually have to say about that. Leave it down in the comments below, and of course subscribe if you haven't already. Would be awesome to see you. And we also have a Discord and a Twitch as well. It's all in the description. And thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys later, and goodbye.